on the 30th September 2024, Amelia Watson of Hololive Production will be stepping away from regular content, live streaming, and event, etc. But at the end of the day, do take note that it is not technically a graduation. Hello there, how's there? Ame Gakita desu. Alright. I know this may be a hard pill to swallow or something that everyone is not very happy about, and I can look at both sides of the story, considering that actually Amelia Watson did a small talk or a short talk if based on the title. Anyone who knows very well is that when a VTuber do this sort of thing, it's never a good thing, especially more so that just only recently we just seen the graduation of Minato Aqua. So a lot of people will be having like, please don't do this to us, Ame. No, this not this old Ame, alright. This is an old man casual VTuber. She is a young Lele. So it's a two different Ame, alright. But the one thing is that joke aside, she had actually did and do it very emotionally. I don't really blame her for why she decided to just say that she decided to step away from regular streaming, more so that the official document, which a lot of people say like her statement like she's not graduating, but yes, she says it's like she's graduating, which was kind of confusing to many people. And then after that, Hololive Production put up a statement which still end up being confusing to many people, like how she is still part of Hololive even though she is going to just stop streaming and what's not along the line. So a lot of people was like wondering like, is she gonna be behind the scenes staffer like A-chan, which is basically our friend A, depending on how you guys think about it, like previous, because considering that she had retired in a way. So when you think about a lot of situation, when I was looking through a lot of information, my first impression was that she is stepping away. It's not wrong, because stepping away from live streaming and whatever, it's just basically she is decided to not be in the spotlight. So I don't think it's her fault to decide to just say that, hey, I'm just need a long break. Maybe she just don't feel that she feel like she want to do any more live streaming on a regular basis, which may seem very bad because it would just mean that less content of her. But on the other hand, when you're considering that she also did up a clarification that every once in a while she will still participate in different Hololive project. So let's say for example, if there is like HoloFest, there is the sport festival where they need her and she will be just willing to step out and come back again. I think that's a good way, as well as that it can also be a new direction for VTubing, because if the person wish to step away from regular content, at least they don't need to be graduating. They can just say that they are just concluding, like they're just stepping away. Maybe someone need to come up with a new term for stepping away, because I just feel like stepping away just seems like, to me, I just feel like stepping away mean that they can still come back. Like she still technically can come back as Amelia Watson. It's just that the talent behind the avatar is just going off not to do a regular content anymore. And I know very well that a lot of people wish to see her regular content, but throughout the video that I seen, I realized that one point is that she is not streaming as regularly as one thought. Even though like she do like a lot of live stream, I know some people say, hey, at least she's live stream quite a few times in one shot, one slot. Yes, it's part in the contract that a talent or a contractor must fulfill. So if she can't fulfill that, then that will be a problem. And it's a good thing is that at least if the company is willing to make sure that she is just stepping away, but she still get to be Amelia Watson, it can also mean that in future, if there is any talent that wish to step away from regular content and that they still want to be part of Hololive, then at least we don't need to worry about a full-on graduation. I mean, like full-on graduation, a lot of people need to understand is in idol term is that once they leave is sayonara, they never be part of the group. And it's really different for a lot of talents like Kyokoko, Minato Aqua, is that once they leave, they never come back. But if there is a new direction that the Hololive Production is going for, I think there is still a chance that we don't need to say that the old member who so-called stop or stepping away or walking off into the sunset won't come back, then I think that's a good point, because at least there is still the possibility that will still come back, maybe in big events that need them, or when they feel they are like have enough rest and they still want to come back, or hell, if they want to come back and do just a little bit more content or live streaming or off collab with the members, I think that's a good point, because it means that they can still come back. It's just that the reason why the vague information got a lot of people talking about how she may consider be behind the scene the new A-chan, or doing just be a staffer at Hololive. I mean, like, there is logic to it. Number one, hololive JP had finally opened a branch in US just only so-called recently. So when you consider that, it's also understandable they do need a lot of staff in that office. So if that is the case, getting Amelia Watson to be so-called the head of that will also mean a lot, because it means that they are trusting her to do this kind of thing. If she is doing that, then and as well as that, in her live stream, she also had mentioned that she feel more comfortable doing behind the scenes stuff than doing live stream herself. So when you consider like all this scenario, that's probably where a lot of rumor come about. Even for me, who see as a hololive holostar appreciator, looking like that was my first impression. Maybe she just want to decide to step away from the spotlight, give more chance to newer talents, as well as to help people, like help everyone behind the scene. I feel that that's a good thing. At least, number one, she don't need to put too much stress on herself, where she have to think about what kind of content she's putting forward, as well as that she can rest whenever she need. And I personally do believe that she do deserve a lot of rest, considering that these 4 years is really not easy. I mean, like, excuse me, like, I mean, in a way, she had just only celebrate her 4-year anniversary. So considering that it just only happened recently, obviously it is something that I feel, yeah, maybe she just need a long break. Maybe she do deserve the moment to have a long break. I mean, 4 years of for being the first in line for hololive-EN, yeah. I mean, like, she's not just the Gen 1. I mean, like, if anything, like, even Kiara, although she do kind of like say that she dragged for this day where they will be missing one or two, probably in maybe like having a separation within the group. But when you think about it, right, when she mentioned that she respect and understand her wishes, it also kind of like prove how much trust they have within the group, including even in the way Ina say that feel like working for a lifetime, and still indicating that Amelia Watson is still part of them, because Holomin will always be Holomin. But the one thing I still feel that, from what I do know, what Kiara did mention is that they started this EN branch. They are like the front line first. Gagura, Kiara, Kelly, Amelia Watson, and Ina. It's like the 5 of them was the first to bring the hololive, the VTubing to everyone. I mean, like, sure, people will be saying like the VTuber start from the JP side, but if we're going to say like the EN side, sure, there may be Niji Sanji, there may be V Sojo, there may be other thing, but we can't deny how much hololive-EN had helped to help to escalate that. So at least to me, she do deserve the rest. I mean, no matter what, if people say that is she graduating, I don't think she's graduating, at least in name. Like, I believe that the name graduation itself mean that we won't get to see the person. There will be no more interaction between Amelia Watson and the other talents. But if she is still coming back once in a while, then I don't think graduation would be a good word for now. I think someone, or maybe we need to come up with a new word. I still feel like stepping away is a good word, but at the same time, still feel that there may be someone with a much better vocabulary than me can come up with a better term. But who knows? I mean, like, this is just all my speculative thought, just a random chat. But at the end of the day, if you do your own point about her graduation or not graduation or whatever you want to call it, do write in the comment below. But the one thing I do want to let you guys know that I do wish her to have a break, have a rest. I feel like a lot of things had happened over the past few months, and I think she definitely deserves a rest. And one more point that like I mentioned, if this is a new direction that Hololive is going forward for VTubing, I still think it's a good thing, because it just means that future talent who wish to step away from regular content but still be part of Hololive, they can still do what Amelia Watson is doing. I think this is a new way, a new concept, but who knows? Only we can give it a wait and see approach and see how you will be. But at the end of the day, if you do like this video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random chat where I talk about stuff that sometimes makes sense, doesn't make sense, or does, who knows, it can be totally random. But the one thing I do want to make sure to let you guys know, have a nice day or night. Bye.